This is the last problem in this section to find the graph or to graph the equation of a circle. And I hope you must have done the reading, so you all will be familiar that the equation of the circle given here is the standard form. Now, one of the advantage of having the equation of a circle in standard form is we can see the center and the radius explicitly. So in a standard form, the center is represented by the letter HK and the radius is represented by the lowercase r. So if I compare this to this given equation, my center is given to me as -2 comma 1 and the radius is given to me as 2 units. So plus or minus 2 or 2 units all the way around. So to graph this, first I would locate the center, -2 comma 1, which is the center, and then I would go 2 units all the way around. So if I go 2 units all the way around, get the equation of the circle. This is one way of graphing. If I have to use my graphing calculator, there are two options. One is using apps, and if you have a newer version of the calculator, you can go into apps and look for the conics section where you will see a circle and you can input these numbers and it will graph it for you. Or the other option is if you don't have it, then the other option is to input your y value into this equation. So in order to do that, I already inputted in my calculator. You will have to rewrite this equation. So this equation given to you is x plus 2 the whole squared plus y minus 1 the whole squared is equal to 4. I'm not doing any much algebraic simplification for foiling. I can, but I don't have to. But I have to write it as y equals mx plus b or y equals 4. So first I will keep y minus 1 the whole squared on my left hand side and move my x minus 2, x plus 2 the whole square to the other side. Since I already have a 4, it's 4 minus x plus 2 the whole square. Now I'll take the square root, so y minus 1 is plus or minus square root of this quantity 4 minus x plus 2 the whole squared. Or if I want to write it as y equals, the -1 will move to the right. So it becomes 1 plus or minus square root of 4 minus x plus 2 the whole square. This gives me two equations. So the first one I'll call it as y1, 1 minus square root of 4 minus x plus 2 the whole square. And the second one I would call it y2, which is 1 plus square root of 4 minus x plus 2 the whole square. So these are the two equations that I am inputting into the graphing calculator. And again, I keep this viewing window standard. So let me keep this -10 and 10. And if I, sometimes the graph may look oval, but then if you can change the window properly, you can see a circular graph. So I think since this is -5 and -2, so let that be -10. I would keep this as maybe probably like say 3. Oh no, this should be y max, let it go to 5. We keep that 5. And for x max, again I'll go to 5 and see, hit graph and see what will happen. Yeah, it's an equation of, it's a circle, but you see two different colors because we are graphing it as y1, y2, and it looks like it's not connected here, right? But it is, and it's a circle and not an oval shape because this is an equation of a circle that we are graphing. Okay, so this is one of the options for people who have older version of the calculators who want to graph it, then you will have to do it this way. If you have a newer calculator, you can see under the apps button, you will see something called conics. In mine, I don't have because this is an online version, so I don't have the conics section. Even if you don't have this, you can also program it into your calculator. All those options of doing, if you need more help, talk to me and I'll help you with that. Okay. But I think in order to graph this by hand would be the easiest way to do, honestly, if you ask me.